Hi there, I'm Sam Bennett. I'm Director of Groundswell Partnership. I'm just coming to talk to you for a little while about working together for change, which is something very close to my heart. It is a straightforward, person-centred approach for using information directly from individual reviews to inform commissioning and service development activity. It's been tried and tested over the last 5 years or so and is the subject of a major new publication coming out this week called Working Together for Change, Citizen-Led Change in Public Services. The approach is about taking the things that people say in their own words in their reviews are working in their lives, the things they say are not working, and the things that they identify as most important for the future, and looking at information from a number of reviews in aggregate form to find out what that tells us about the way a service needs to improve and develop over time. So it's a way of making sure that the people you support are absolutely at the centre of the way that your organisation learns and develops and improves for the future. We call it an approach that puts co-production into practice. Co-production is such a major element of the current policy in health and social care, but often we're asked by people exactly what does that mean in practice. What is it that's different about co-production beyond the kind of consultation that we already do, beyond the involvement of people using our support on a programme board or whatever it might be? And our answer is Working Together for Change is that. It is co-production in practice, and it's a way of truly making sure that the people you support are in the driving seat of the way your organisation learns and develops over time. I'll give you a few examples of how we've used this in the recent past. We've used it both in social care for commissioning. Just in the last kind of 9 months or so, we've worked with Hartlepool Borough Council, who have used the Working Together for Change approach as the key methodology behind their review of day opportunities for people with learning difficulties, older people and mental health difficulties across the whole borough. And they're now looking to embed that process within their commissioning practice moving forward. Lancashire County Council have taken an approach of embedding this within everything that they do. So if you're a commissioner in Lancashire, you learn how to use Working Together for Change as a core part of your responsibility, and they use it annually and as a central kind of plank in their commissioning activity. Also something that provider organisations are learning a lot about and how to make this work for them in terms of their business planning and service development. A few examples of that would be the work that Helen Sanderson Associates have been doing with Real Life Options and also United Response, who are the co-authors of the book that today's event is about, person-centred organisations and what we need to do to create those. So some great examples from the provider side as well. Been recently doing some work in health and public health. Cambridgeshire PCT have used Working Together for Change to set priorities for their joint strategic needs assessment and for the commissioning of multiple statutory authorities to address issues related to chronically excluded adults. So that's been a fantastic development. It was written about in glowing terms in a Health Service Journal article published on the 4th of October, if you want to find out some more about that. So a whole variety of different ways in which it's being used. We think it's a fantastic methodology. You can probably tell I'm kind of quite enthused and passionate about it, and we absolutely would advocate that you go and have a look at our new publication, which is a thorough kind of working through of that process and a description of how that can work for you in your organisation, whether that be on the commissioning or the provider side or anywhere else.